There we go! Hello, hello, hello. I really need like a starting screen. Because there's too many buttons, I don't know what's going on half the time. How are we doing, everyone? I hope everybody's doing amazing. Chill Sunday, not a lot going on. But we still grinding, still carrying on with the free to play. Free to play! I need to practice my YouTube voice. I'm so envious when people have this amazing YouTube voice that they just sound so excited all the time. I need to get better. Better at my YouTube voice. Get this shameless self-promotion out of the way. Again, I'm typing the words I speak. That's not good. 110 away from the gauge, nice. I'm like almost 400 away. I'm kinda scared on my main. I got one ancient shot that's gonna disappear in a second. Champion training. Now, we do have a bunch of rare books. Which might be something I'm gonna burn. Yo, Demon King, Mr. Demon King. Are you the king of the demons, or are you a king that is a demon? Very important to know. I'm not gonna keep Foster. I don't wanna start the day off with couple rounds of Glabbles. Geo incoming, yeah, probably. I think it's very likely, like why wouldn't I get a Geo? I'm usually so lucky. I'm doing another experiment. I removed the sub requirement to talk. I wanna see if that does anything. A lot of people say that it's good to have it, but I don't know. Geo or Thor? Can you pull Thor? I thought Thor was like some exclusive thing. I don't know. Geo would be great, Aloha would be great. Any epic would be like at this point I don't care. I just want any epics. Just to prove that they exist. Oh yeah, Thor. Is Thor in the... I guess he is. I thought Thor was like one of those exclusive heroes. Then again, he was a fusion, so I guess that makes a whole lot of sense to make fusions exclusive. I have pulled 2 epics from all of my ancient shards, like during the entire lifespan of this account. I have got 2 epics from about, I wanna say 50 ancients. So I went into epic period. I'm pretty sure I went into epic period twice now. And we are going to go there 3rd time in a row. Like, it's been that bad. I don't know if I can 2-key hard with this affinity, probably not. There is that one rare dude that I needed to build to make a proper team. Now that I have some gear, not a lot of gear, but some. Go on, laddie, show clan boss who's boss. Show the boss who's boss. Oh yeah, tomorrow we get a primal shard on the free to play. So you are going to see about 10 mythical champs. Because there's about 2000 people in the challenge. So if uh, 1 in 200 pull a mythical, it's gonna be about 10 people. Imagine pulling like Galatea on your free-to-play, holy shit. I would almost be angry because I want Galatea on my main. I mean, I do have the dwarf. I just don't want to summon her right now because that's free champion chase points. I've already done enough Plarium points to get him. I'll get her. Oh, the music is kind of quiet. I don't know. I keep tweaking this out all the time. I think that's better. Yeah, I have 2 epics from Ancients. All of my Sacreds have been epics. None of my Voids have been epics. And yeah, I do have the dwarf ready to get summoned whenever I want. What's everybody's plan for today? I'm getting really close to the mission where you have to beat 100 people in arena again, and it's really rough in gold. I did see some people do it, like you find a foreman that you can beat, then you kill 3 champions, then you lose on purpose, then you just rinse and repeat. So it's gonna take you like 34 tokens, but you're gonna lose 34 times. And I don't really wanna lose anymore, because eventually I wanna get to gold 5. Just so all the upgrade this and this affinity bonus to 7 or 10 gets done a lot faster. Wait till energy returns. Yeah. Wait, Shadow Legends. Need to get your 5th 6-star for a mission. Working on that and running Spider 10. Yeah, I need to start slowly thinking about my next 6-star. Then again, I do need masteries on Alice and the God. Like right now, I don't have anybody that I really want a 6-star. And it's a bit sad. Because it's just showing like how bad my luck has been. So my only reasonable options would be Ugo and Apothecary, and that's it. Maybe Sandlast, but Sandlast doesn't really work for Clan Boss by herself. You need something else. Can I have a Royal Guard too, please? That would be great. Any epic would do. Any legendary would do. I am kinda tempted to play past reset, just so I get the primal shot. I mean, I do get the primal shot tomorrow anyway. But there is a primal event going. It's so satisfying to see all the 4 Gale Poisons land, especially in Force Affinity. Ugo 100%. You can see his 3-star Nightmare with her and Alice. Yeah, I guess that's true. Then again, I don't know. It would probably require quite a lot. Just about got the 2 key. Lightning offer that you only see 5 times every single day. These will never show again. Yeah, that's a lie. Why it's always 4-star? Give me like, I don't know, 5-star. Purchase 1 thing. 2 of these. Any epic, geo, any legendary, anything that's not rare. Oh, shocking. Who would have seen that coming? Not me. Now, do I want to use all my rare books on something? Because there is an event going. The curse continues. Yup. Like I'm not even expecting to get anything. I just assume that I will get nothing every single time. Can we improve Tagore or Alice? I really wanna do this. And this. Oh man, I should have stuck to the freaking potions longer yesterday. I mean, I can upgrade her once. Do I have an amulet ready to go for Alice or no? I mean, I guess. Better than nothing. What about the goal? I mean, might as well pull the gems. Because the one thing I have to get is champions. Craft one perception piece. We are getting really close to epic piri. I'm pretty sure this might be epic piri. Good luck. I'll take a Geo. Nope. I mean, Spirit Host is a faction guardian. Is this the poison guy? Yeah. So now I have two of her. And that's another faction guardian. But I do have a billion. Wait, no, I don't. I only have 5. I am gonna keep her as a faction guardian. I'm not gonna feed her. Come on. It just never ends. Well, that's a chicken. You need to pull 42 to get 50 gems. I mean, I think that's kind of worth it. What do we have here? Let's see the requirements for this. 2800, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I don't get this, like, how are you in sub 50 bracket and at 3k points? Sega cheat, okay. What about the champion training? Ugh. These point thresholds are insane. At least nobody's going insane, so. What about here? What's one minimum point? So we want to do at least one run just to get a placement here. Let's do that. Gale, who can we use as food? It was. Let me see. Demon Swarm, blah, 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 blah. So we can use all the Diabolists. There will be a Prism event tomorrow though. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I think they made a mistake. It was supposed to start tomorrow, not today. Because it doesn't make sense that they are giving you rewards that you can't use. And so far, whenever there's been Prism rewards, there has been a Prism event. I'm not 100% sure if my Gale can solo this, but he should be able to. The only issue is if we take too many poisons and don't get any War Master procs. Like every AoE is pretty much guaranteed heal to full. But if the poisons add up and we don't get AoEs, it's gonna be an issue. So far so good though. Arena check, yes sir, Mr. Nightbot, give me 17 hours so I can finish this one spider run. Go on, Gale. Make me proud. Imagine picking like Gaelic or Aethel. Then there's a spider tournament where you can only use Gale from the 3 starters. That's kinda ironic, really. You hate to bait one-man Narcissus? Yep. Narcissus is like the only hero I'm really scared of when I use Siegfried. Because he has that stupid passive thing that can't reduce damage or whatever it is. So Siegfried's passive doesn't work against Narcissus. And that's one run done. We should be able to get something from the placements. Do we have a dwarf? I don't know, maybe. Win campaign battles 7 times, can't do. Oh yeah, arena check. Don't piss off Nightbot. Shout out to Lucky Raid for actual one-man defense. Been using Ramantu against Siegfried, yeah that works. Although sometimes you get really unlucky and the mastery that cleanses you if you take X amount of damage removes the block passive. I find that really funny. Especially against Rhodos, it seems to happen every single time. Like you put the block passive, then you hit Rhodos once, it removes it. Then you die because Rhodos does Rhodos things and gets like 11 turns in a row. I think this is winnable, like this is just random assortment of champions. Yeah. Ronda is good to shut down a ton of annoying things as well. Yeah, I need to use Ronda way more. I have her built-in decent key on my main, but I just never use her. Win campaign battles. This is also kinda tempting, but it's getting really rough these last 3. And 3 legendary books. Seven. Gets around UDK as well, yeah. I think UDK is slowly falling out of the meta. There's way too many things that just hard counter UDK. And UDK doesn't really do anything after the stone skin drops off. Like he just dies. That's his job, he just dies. One thing I really want to do is set up like a proper live arena squad on my main. Because right now, if I don't win the speed race, I just lose every single time. So I need to either figure out a way to not lose speed races, or I need to have an alternative if I lose. I have no issue with UDK when I use Nishak, yeah. My main bomb is Astralit. Astralit is great. I think Astralit is the only one that doesn't need accuracy to land bombs, which makes her so good. You can just go full out speed and attack and nothing else. Like mine is about 300 speed, 8000 attack and maybe 100 accuracy because you just don't need it for anything. I remember when I first built Ronda and I put accuracy on her and everybody roasted me like, why are you putting accuracy on Ronda? Then I read her skills like, oh, okay, never mind. I have this really bad habit of like reading half a sentence of some skill set, then I just assume the rest and carry on with my day. And then find out like 3 days later that you should have actually read the other half. Yo Armenian, how are we doing? Today is just chill grind on the free to play, get some mission progress going. We used all of our gems, all of our 270 on ancients, got nothing, unsurprisingly. Oh, 3-star chicken, nice. Now, do we want to use energy on any of these? Where are we at with dungeon divers? Like, nothing here is really interesting. The only interesting part is here, which is like 3000 energy, so that's not gonna happen. Gear enhancement. This is the interesting part, and we are 1200 points, so roughly like 8 million silver away. This I kinda wanna do. Like eat all of my mysteries, but we get back 50 gems. So this is kinda like exchanging one green shard for one gem. So that's something I might wanna do. Your ancient addiction is killing you. I wouldn't be addicted if I got champions on my account. I need champions. Oh yeah, there's also this I wanna get done actually. Because that's like 4000 token thingies. So yeah, if you haven't done Void Iron Twins at least on stage 6, go and try do it, it's really worth. Go on Brimstone, nope. If you do Void Twins all the way from 1 to 6, you get something like 7 soulstones. Go on Brimstone, whoa, it actually landed. Ah, let's go. Got second place in Classic Arena. See if you got any useful Relentless for the challenge account. Oh yeah, I think I was pretty high up in some event. I forgot what it was. Not on the free to play, but on my main. I think this is the scary part where he goes like 5 AoEs, yeah. So the only thing you need is to survive that hit and it's fine. And Tagore isn't really anywhere close to dying, which is the only thing that really matters. Remember to stay hydrated, whether it's Pepsi Max or water. I recommend at least 5 gallons of Pepsi Max every single day. No, don't. You'll die. No, that's bad. Dying is bad for your health. I don't recommend dying. Yeah, Duchess is such an insane carry. I've been really lucky with my legendaries. I got Alice, I got Wukong, and that's it. Wonder how long it would take me to get my first legendary if I keep playing past the 1 month. Because I haven't decided if I play past the 1 month or not. I kinda wanna like give some love to my main as well, because I've been neglecting my main a lot during this challenge. And I am a bit more heavily invested on the main account anyway. You did hard Chimera on or ended up with 10 trials, nice. I think my record is like 5. I kinda changed my mind on the trials. I do think they are worth it. But, and this is a big but, I don't like how the trials kinda force you into champions that don't really make sense. Or force you to use gear that's like actually kinda bad. For example, the poison trial, right? There are no champions other than maybe some mythicals that you should bring to Chimera that also provide poisons. Like that trial on its own is just there to make your life hard, in my opinion. And I don't like that kind of mindset. Let's see if we can clear one more. Who should I book first? Just started raid again, went with Ugo Tago, went with Orn for hard carrying dragon. Don't plan on pulling shots for a while. I think you do want Ugo's A2 fully booked. Tagore is nice, but he takes a lot of books, so I don't think Orn necessarily requires book. Like, obviously pretty much every epic is nice to book if you can. But I think for you, Ugo's Tagore, Ugo's A2 is the main thing. Like, this revive is really nice fully booked, but if you get unlucky, it's gonna take you like 10 epic books for one revive. It's really rough. I find more value from Lydia in protection. Although protection is bugged in Chimera, actually you don't get the damage bonus. Unless they fixed it this week. But there is a bug in Chimera which prevents you from getting any damage bonuses from protection. Now this is gonna be rough. We did get the leech. Do you want heals or shields? I think heals make more sense. Now we somehow need to not proc the boss passive. Isolated box, thank you for the sub. We are getting dangerously close to 500. Somehow, I don't know how. And it's gone. How can we survive? Let's see what's the resistance or the accuracy on the boss. Dungeons, I don't win. Void, normal, 6. So we would need 2 or 5 resistance. So I'm thinking if Tagore had enough resistance, we would have a realistic chance to keep him alive and then get the revives off. Nah. Let's use all the glyphs. Save the 4 stars or something, maybe we need them later. One thing you like about Alice is Soul Reap kills trigger her passive. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't go Soul Reap, I would still go Brimstone. Obviously that's just preference in the end. Like Soul Reap has a lot of uses too. I guess on a main account it makes even more sense. So if the main thing we want is resistance, it would actually make more sense to use this. Come on game, don't do it to me like this. Of course. Okay, so now I might as well use this. So I think I can ascend him to 5, which lets me use an amulet. And it's gonna be this. Yeah. So now we are up to 175. Where can we find 30 more resistance? I don't mind upgrading resistance for magic. I think it's actually a decent thing to do. Can we upgrade more? No, we need 10 more medals. Oh yeah, maybe there's one here. This is another like absolutely insane thing. I've played this account for what, like 24, 25 days, and I still haven't seen Gale, Ugo, Tagore, or Monkey. Not even once. And I've checked this shop every single day. I bet if you do the math on not seeing 1 of 4 champions for 3 or 4 weeks, it's like less than 1% chance. Okay, are there any other things we can do to get more resistance? Arena check, yes sir, Mr. Nightbot, we will go. Imagine they allowed us to refresh also for 50 gems. 50? I wouldn't pay more than 5. If you think about the concept of refreshing a shop, you are paying money to pay money. Like imagine a Amazon website charge you $5 to open the website. That's how shop refreshers in Raid work. On these challenge accounts you think Brimstone is correct, but it's on my main account. Yeah, on a main you don't really want Brimstone unless you are like really struggling for damage. Don't give Versus ideas. Yeah. Should've. Actually, this team is weird. I must have done something weird. Yeah, I have both of my nukers on the second team. So this needs a nuker. I was just doing that champion training tournament on my main and I was thinking, does Alice actually need books even on a free to play? And I don't think she does. It might sound weird, but I wouldn't use any legendary books on either Monkey or Alice. Because you gotta think about it like this. What's your main goal on a free-to-play? That's progressing, right? You wanna progress on Doom Towers, on dungeons, on Nightmare Campaign. And booking Alice doesn't achieve any of those. Because her passive lets her nuke quite often anyway, so you get a lot of damage for free. What the hell is this? My god. You need to reconsider a lot of things. What level is he? Level 76. Is this like some sort of common only challenge account? Tag team 1, live arena. Guys actually climbing in live arena as well. Classic arena silver 1. Doesn't care about CVC. Who cares about CVC? I mean, you just gotta test it, right? Like, there's no way not to. I might actually lose. Then again, they are all commons, like nobody has any damage or AoE or anything. What is Swift parry? No way. I'm actually gonna lose. Unless? No, it's over. Commons are stronger than Alice, confirmed. Yeah, maybe guy doesn't just like Spider, so he plays on commons only. Or he hates potions. Yeah, maybe that's it. He doesn't like Spider or potions. I mean, we won 2 out of 3, that's fine. That's the new secret strat to not doing any potions, just use commons only. I think tomorrow we'll complete this, right? So that's 1 book. And that's arena done. Oh yeah, we can get epic book from here. I really wanna book the goal. So 4 champions with 3 4-star or higher artifact sets of level 12 or higher. So who has 3 sets right now? That doesn't count. So I guess Tagore counts. Because it's defense, resistance and pinpoint. Ugo is 2 perception and speed. So it might just be up to this weapon, I think. Does that complete it or no? It does. Nice. Beat the campaign hard, easy peasy. Do we wanna claim the energy now? I mean, we are sitting on 600 anyway. There's no way I'm gonna go back. Why? That's just mean. And these get even more bullshit than before. I'm not gonna do this monkey garbage before we get the free regear. Because I don't have any. Like, again, forcing you into sets for no reason. Makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, might as well claim the energy. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to check if we can get Alice to lifesteal and... Oh, and these, a lot of these need trolling. Yeah, like I have so much unrolled gear. Oh, got a double. Nope. That's gone. This needs to be double. That's gone. This might be the piece we or just roll into speed without trying. Eh. That might be an improvement for the gore, I think. Let's see. If we replace the chest and the weapon. Because I do want the gore with some... Why attack like... I need speed and resistance, of course, it's everything but... So this would give us 7k less health, which kinda sucks. But we would get above 200 resist. I don't know, that's a really tough choice. What does the optimizer say? Can we actually get there now without stealing? The gore, reset, survival, let's say 188 and 200. Don't max anything, don't steal. Something's wrong here because I know I can actually get there. Maybe we need to refresh. There we go. So yeah, it would suggest the same build I had in mind. I don't know if I wanna lose that much HP though. What do you guys think? Is this worth it or not? Is it just gonna fall over all the time? If you go this weapon and this chestplate. We do get the 200 plus resistance, but lose 7k health. Wonder if we have any speed chest plates with HP percent. We have one. We can maybe glyph back the speed. That's only 6 improvement, so it's gonna depend on if this or this rolls resistance. We don't have any money. Can we sell anything from here? I mean, I guess we can sell this garbage. This doesn't really give you that much money. Yo Sven, how are we doing? Spent the whole weekend making new accounts to get a geo. I got number 5, got him nice. Yeah, that's a great start. I'm not a huge fan of rerolling myself, but like people who do, I have nothing against it either. If it sparks joy, if you find it fun, absolutely 100% do it. Maybe we can get lucky and roll resistance or speed. Wow, that was expensive for 4-star. Holy shit. Resistance here maybe. I mean, I think this is worth now. Fitting room, try on. We lose 1 speed, gain 6 resistance that we can glyph. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Yeah, let's do it. I want the speed back. Silver is looking kinda bad. But we are getting real close to the goal of 200 resist. 192. Really rough to get that last 8. Especially without the banner. But once we have Lord of Steel, that's gonna push us to over 200, I think, or really close. So now we can try this again. Because the only goal here really is keeping Tagore alive. And to keep Tagore alive, we need to resist firstly the Iron Brand, at least most of it. And the decreased defense the boss does. Because I'm fully expecting that I'm gonna wipe when the boss does the Mega AoE and I need Tagore to not die. Yeah, I think heal here makes sense. I'm gonna delay that I increase speed. I should have used it already because the boss passive proc. Now we are gonna heal. Yeah, it's really starting to hurt. I mean the plan is working, Tagore isn't getting any debuffs. Ugo is really close to the cleanse again. I need to stop A1ing with Monkey, I don't know why I do it, I just do. Ideally cleanse the decreased defense, nope. Now somehow we need a lot of HP on Tagore. I really wanna shield up, but I don't think I can waste the revive. Now Tagore needs to somehow leave. Is the boss gonna AoE now? Yeah. Ah, that's rough. This doesn't really feel possible right now. We would need to get stupid lucky all the time. You tend to not reroll accounts, stick with what you get unless they make it easy. Yeah, it's a lot of effort to reroll. Maybe we just used the shield earlier. Got rid of the decreased defenses, that's actually really nice. Can we land a brimstone? Nope. Can we land a leech? Nope. I think we have a chance to live here. Yeah, a couple of them lived. We did get the brimstone, but we are really far from any useful things on the gore. Somehow need to get one more turn. Nope. I don't think that's... I mean, it's... Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, the good old +1. That works. Arena check, yes sir, Mr. Nightbot. Got stuck at S16 at P12 for Cursed City. I found S6 really easy on the main. I can't even access it yet. But S8 was a lot harder. Arena, go Arena. Anything we can beat. Not really, these don't look beatable. Guy has a freaking Yumeko at level 46. Okay, dude. Okay. When's your account takeovers? Really need help with my clampers on my main. I usually do them on Saturdays. We did one yesterday. Maybe we can add another day to the week as well. I really wanna beat the Void guy. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Anyway, we do have a mission here. So yeah, every Saturday. And the way it works is a keyword in chat. You type the keyword. If you get lucky, you win. This is ideal since now Monkey is taking all the hits. Yo, Yakety, how are we doing? I have a mission to beat up Minotaur on stage 13 Ohio, and we are actually doing Mino 15 now. I'm not quite sure if this is consistent or not, but it's damn close. Like, the boss does hurt, but we do usually get rid of the ads quite quickly. At Monkey is the target all the time, and Monkey already has masteries as well. Oh yeah, we can book the gore now. You were second overall, nice. I think I'm like top 15 from creators, top 30 overall. Some people are getting absolutely insane luck, like again and again and again. Meanwhile, here I am, just getting rares and nothing. But it's fine. Where's the challenge if you just get lucky all the time? Maybe last in summer. I'm still up to 2 ancients from 2 epics from all of my ancients. All sacreds were epics, all voids were rares. Tomorrow we do get a primal though. We are getting dangerously close to 500 subs, so if you like the stream down there in the bottom somewhere, might help us with the algo. And feel free to sub, it's free. Build your Morak for Fire Knight ASAP, that'll help you. I don't know if I wanna do Fire Knight though, like is there any reason why I'd want to do Fire Knight? Also, the issue with Morag is that the ally attack is random, right? So you can't guarantee your army guess or whatever you have to actually join it. Yeah, Tagore and Ugo is great. I really underestimated Tagore, but Tagore is like a hard carry for me right now. Yeah, I've done 13 ages ago, like a couple weeks ago. I just didn't see any need to push past 13. Or even grind the dungeon, like I don't think there's any point to grind it. The last days most CCs got far away from you, don't know why. You're in a Mino for 4 days now. I mean, that's probably why. I've been neglecting Minotaur for a while. But I do need full masteries on Alice and most of my masteries on Tagore. The thing is, you can usually skip one tier 5, so you only need about 700 red scrolls. But I wouldn't recommend skipping more than one. Like here it gets really rough, but we haven't failed yet. Morag is here plus 2 random allies. Yeah, but it's random, so if you have a 5 champion team, you have like Morag, Armige, and 3 others. You can't guarantee the Armige to join the ally attacks. You super regret feeding Tagore? Yeah, Tagore is awesome. I would never feed him. If you think about Tagore on a main account, yeah, he's gonna get fed instantly. But on a free-to-play, he's like maybe top 10 epics you can possibly get. You get a lot of heals, you get shields, you have revives, you have that increased defense that actually is kinda clutch sometimes. He does a lot of useful stuff. And the aura is really good as well. The main issue with Fire Knight for me was the waves. Like the boss was really easy. But the waves were kinda hard. Yeah, phone players get kinda shafted. But I do get why they have the blurring points thing, because on any game you will always pay Google or Apple 30%. But if you have your own launcher or your own store, you don't have to pay Google or Apple anything. So whenever you pay 10 bucks for something on phone, Google or Apple takes 30%. It gets even crazier when you talk about Twitch subscriptions. Because on Twitch, if you pay 5 bucks for a subscription, Google will take $1.50. Then Twitch is gonna take like another $1.50. Then you are gonna pay taxes about 20%. So in the end, a $5 subscription will net the streamer $1. It's kind of rough. 60% is gone to Google and Twitch. Then a buck goes into taxes and all sort of processing payments, and you get $1 from a subscription. That's one nice thing about YouTube though, like it's so upfront of what you get. Like I don't even have my channel monetized, and they are already showing me like Super Chat will net you 70% of the cost. So if somebody uses a $5 Super Chat, I know that 70% is mine. And there's nothing that influences it. It doesn't matter if it's done on a phone. Doesn't matter if it's done on Apple devices. It's always 70%. Like they are way more transparent and clear of the whole monetization thing. And on YouTube, votes actually make you money if you have a monetized channel. But on Twitch, I don't think votes make anybody any money. But yeah, there are pros and cons to both. Main thing about Twitch is that it just looks a lot better. Like, let's be honest, the YouTube user experience isn't great. The best thing about YouTube, I'd say, is that you can go back on a live broadcast. You can rewind and then go back to the live portion, or you can pause and continue later. So that's really cool. Yeah, Twitch is going crazy with the ads right now. My pet peeve is pre-rolls. Like, if I'm trying to find some new cool streamers to watch, and their stream starts with like a minute-long pre-roll ad, what do you think are the odds that I'm gonna sit there for a minute to watch the ad just to know that maybe the streamer is interesting or has good content? Pre-rolls are what absolutely will kill your growth and kill your channel. I think pre-rolls are fine when you know what you're getting into. Like, if it's a streamer that you normally watch and you watch on the regular, but if you are trying to find new people and you hope for like 5 different streamers and all of them have pre-rolls and you have to wait a minute every single time, it just makes discovering new people a lot harder. What's your best pool so far in free-to-play 25? Best pool, probably Apothecary, I wanna say. Second best, Armige, and I'm not even joking. It's been that bad. I can show you my pools after this run, like what I'm working with. Like, that's all my legendaries and epics. That's free. Oh yeah, I have Creaden. Creaden might be one of the best. I think that's Sacred, Ancient, Sacred, free, Ancient, Sacred, free. So that's all I've got so far. So out of these, Creaden probably the best. The rest are somewhat useless. You could argue that Sandblast is okay, because she has this. Yeah, Creaden is okay. But if you compare Creaden to, let's say, Geo or Venomancer or Allure or Seeker or Deacon, he kind of falls off. Like, Creaden isn't bad, but nowhere near even the top 10. Maybe he's like in top 30. Is Creaden the free Skype? Yup. From my rares, I think Apothecary is best. But I don't have a good use for Apothecary right now. Because I have Tagore for increased speed and heals. So the only thing Apothecary has that Tagore doesn't is the increased turn meter and multi-hit on the A1. And I did use Apothecary for Fire Knight 13 because of the multi-hit. Yeah, Apothecary can do some funny solos. I think Apothecary with Blood Shield can also solo Scarab. Blood Shield ring with emergency heal. Oh yeah, emergency heal and Blood Shield is super busted. Yes, he can and will. Yeah, Apothecary is strong. I'm trying to think how I could beat the Iron Twin 6. Like, it's not mega far, but I'm just kind of running out of HP. I guess if Tagore had all of his masteries. Maybe if the next... I have one epic book. I'm not sure which skill Tagore still needs to book. I think it was the revive, so that might actually make a difference. So that's one thing I'm gonna try, is booking Tagore after a couple of Minor runs, then try Void Iron Twins again. Because I really want those coins. The coins do go far. Way back when I started, I used Lord Champ for Scarab. But he's kinda underrated for a lot of solo content. Most people just talk about like Lady Annabelle or Urangiri or some OP mythicals, but Lord Champfort can actually put a lot of work. This is actually really consistent now. I haven't seen it fail even once. I'm really happy that I can finally do 50. I wonder if that's the mission done. One more. I do have a decent amount of energy. I haven't really decided what I want to use it on. For who Scarab? First Void made short work of Scarab king. Yeah, I need way crazy strong for it. Yeah, Dregstar is very strong. If you have access to decent regen, Dregstar can solo like most early game things. But on one hand, solo champions are kinda overrated. Because usually you can push farther if you have a full team, but it takes a bit more work getting that full team to work. Full team to run. Like you need to figure out the right comp, you might need some speed tunes, you might need to manual sometimes. But solo champions are really easy and comfortable. You wish Minotaur gave 4x the silver? I don't understand why there's no super rates for Mino. Like, I'm pretty sure it's because they think not having super rates will make people buy masteries with gems. But I just don't believe it. Like, I don't know anybody who's been like, I would do Mino, but because it doesn't have super rates, I'm just gonna spend 800 gems. Like, I haven't heard anybody say it. Let's see, Tagore. Okay, so both of these are unbooked. That's a bit sad. Just please don't go to the A1, thank you. Is there anything anywhere else we can get a epic book? Nope. 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 Does anything here give me a epic book? I kinda doubt it. Oh yeah, now that Tagore has resistance, this might be possible. I think Tagore lead makes more sense. I'm always hesitant who I should bring as 5th. Armiger kinda makes sense, as long as we don't accidentally A1 the spiderlings. Spirit Host makes sense, but she's really low level. Monkey doesn't really make any sense, wrong affinity. Do we have anybody here that makes any sense? Maybe Painkeeper for the heal? Yeah, I think Painkeeper makes most sense. Painkeeper's gear has to be absolutely dreadful. I think she has like 8,000 health. Yeah, Ruel and dodges, it's insane. Oh, we do need to wait for... No, actually we don't. I think Gale is gonna get another turn anyway, and he's gonna open with A1. Yeah, that was what I was scared of, that Painkeeper doesn't have any HP. So she might not survive even the first hit from the boss. Yes, yeah. Can we land a leech? Nope. We do get Painkeeper's heals here. So that might actually be the... Right, somehow she's locked out, okay, I don't know how. But Tagore is resisting the poison sensitivity. Now, ideally Alice would land the Brimstone. Nope. Lich. Oh, we actually landed it. That is surprising. Tagore is alive for now. He might just be alive on the next turn, but I think after that he's dead. No, never mind, boss got the turn. I know this is still possible if you get perfect RNG. Because you can survive this. And you can survive that as well if you get War Master procs. Now ideally Painkeeper would not get locked out randomly. We get a bit more heals on the boss. Alice is great, but I've been thinking about it a lot and I think she's a bit underwhelming. And underwhelming compared to other freebies. Oh yeah, that's where she gets locked out. And Ugo got locked out as well. This might be run over. Yeah, that's a really long lockout. Yeah, we don't get the heal on the first. That's unlucky. Got the Brimstone. Painkeeper isn't really doing anything here. She's just standing there looking pretty. You can also survive that if you get lucky. The only issue I have with Alice is that she doesn't have this clear way to beat up wave content in the sense of making progress at the mid game. So she's okay for arena, but you have a lot of options, and actually like Gale is fine. Like you don't necessarily need anything more than Gale. You don't really have anything in the sense of getting useful debuffs for waves. You don't have decreased defense, no decreased attack. You don't have weaken, you don't have poisons. Don't have block revive. So basically the only thing she brings is damage and a 2-turn lockout. And I don't think that's enough to get any tangible progress for mid-game dungeons. Like she isn't bad, but she's not amazing. The only thing that really makes her shine is the soul. But without the soul, I would never take Alice over like Monkey or Sigmund or like a lot of other legendaries. Like it's the soul that makes everything. Without the soul, she's like a Gale that does a bit more raw damage. Arena check. Yes, sir, Mr. Nightbot. We will go. Anybody here who shout out to Xamot for the actual boot defense? Tomorrow is Mythical time. Yup. I'm really on the fence if I should play after reset just to get the primal. Like, I'm not gonna be streaming that late, but I might play it just so I can get the primal and pull it before the event ends. That's 2 more. Can we beat anyone here? Not really. Getting really close to this. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back, like 2 minutes. We're back. Who do you guys think is the absolute best free hero we ever got for early game? I'm gonna set up a poll. Who is the strongest carry for early game? Number 1, Artak. Number 2, Alice. Number 3, Ninja. Who's number 4? Let's say UDK. I'm gonna guess that Alice will be 3rd. It's gonna be Artak, Ninja, Alice. That's how I would vote. Artak is just crazy strong. And the one thing I like about Artak is that he brings something that's usually difficult to get. Like, that's the one thing you want from any freebie legendaries, right? You want something that you would usually struggle with. So early game you get decreased defense, that's easy. There's a bunch of options for increased speed, that's easy. But there's not a lot of options for burns and burn activations. Or decrease attacks, and Artak has like all 3. Now what's special about Alice? 2-turn lockout, that's it. There's nothing else that's actually special. And if you want that 2-turn lockout consistently early game, you need a lot of accuracy. And if you want a lot of accuracy, it means you have to sacrifice a lot of damage. So essentially what you're getting is a really weak warlord. If you go that route, like all accuracy and speed, no damage. Who's gonna play after reset and pull the free-to-play Mythical Primal before the event ends? Or are you guys planning to save it? I think I'm gonna pull it before the event ends. Just in case we get lucky. Artak is leading the ball. Any UDK fans out there? It was such a wild time when UDK came out. And early arena was absolutely dreadful. It was unplayable. Because the UDK passive was so strong that you just couldn't kill him like ever. And you had no Spirit or Force champions to deal with UDK, so it was basically Gale versus UDK every time. And Gale versus UDK, you are gonna have a bad time. You don't get it yet? Yeah, if you start late, you're not gonna get it. It's funny how it lined up on the last day. Like last day of the short event. One sec, I got some pings on Discord, need to check those out. Discord never sleeps. No matter what day, no matter what time, Discord is always popping. Guys, give me some directions. What should I use my energy on? I'm thinking Minotaur, but also there's a couple things that feel worth it. One is Spider, mainly for more silver, and this here. Because it's ending in 16 hours, so if we dump all of our energy, there's a chance we get these. That's one thing I'm thinking about. And the other is champion training, right? And nobody is going crazy here, so again we have a decent chance for placements if we dump all of our energy here. Triple dipping in champion training, spider and dungeon diver. I wonder if I have food that would fit the criteria. I think this guy's demon spawn, right? I need to check the factions and write them down because I keep forgetting. So it's demon spawn, undead, dark elves, address. So if we don't use those, we can use him. We can use him. Anybody else? I guess I can take this guy to level 30. Well, not level 30, but 3-star. Stage 10 is because it's kind of bugged drop rate. You get way more 5-star, and by getting a more 5-star means you get more tournament points. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking Spider is the play, and after the Spider tournament, then we are gonna be hard locked into Minotaur for like 4 or 5 days at least. Because I think not having masteries is like actively hurting my account. So that'd be the squad. That's champion training, that's spider tournaments, that's dungeon divers, and that's eventually gear enhancement as well. So I think this is gonna be the play. Oh, that got a bit too close for comfort. This is gonna take a long time, but I think this is the play. Because we are doing champion training, we are doing gear enhancement, dungeon divers, and the spider tournament. So basically 4 things at once. Compared to Minotaur, which is useful, like everybody should get masteries on their 60s. But I think after the spider tournament ends, it's a better time to do Mino. So today is basically spam all of my energy in the spider, and that's gonna be it. And that's free to play life basically in a nutshell. Pick one thing you wanna do it, log off. Jogor, terve, Hessan. I already did the spider event on my main. I did all the gear enhancement yesterday. I got like 8,000 points in it now. Sadly, there's no tournament for artifact enhancement. That could be fun. What are we looking for from here? I don't think Gale has a crit damage amulet yet. So that would be like the absolute jackpot right now. And I don't think Gale has any sort of banner either. So those two things are the main things. And lastly would be a decent banner for Tagore. So Gale crit damage amulet, Gale banner, and Tagore banner. Yeah, I'm down bad for silver. I was down at like 12k. Just using a couple glyphs and like upgrading 3 pieces to plus 12. The silver issue is real. It's kinda nice how Plarium tried to do something about it by giving new players the 7-day silver thing. But it's just not enough, especially when they forced you to do the dumbest things for missions. Like right now my mission is something like equip 3 champions with 5 or 6 star. Equip 4 champions with 3, 5 or 6 star sets that are plus 12 or higher. So that alone, when you consider things like removing gear and moving gear around, is gonna be probably like 10 mil. And it's the dumbest mission again, because it's telling you to, hey, just use sets. And going sets over stats makes no sense at all. I don't wanna complain too much, like Plarium are doing a couple things right. But the things they refuse to acknowledge year after year just get to me sometimes. Arena check, yes sir, Mr. Nightbot, we will go to arena. Okay, shards and a brew. That's nice. Anything here we can beat? Oh, this is so painful. How many refreshes have we done? Like 5, and we've won 4 or 5 battles. Like this is the only maybe. But I think this guy knows what he's doing, so he's probably a lot faster than I am. This is another maybe. Mostly because of the account level. Yeah, I'm gonna take the risk against this guy. I'm assuming he's gonna be really slow, yeah. So now if we can somehow kill the Duchess. We cannot. And now we are in trouble. I mean, Duchess is gonna go down. Maybe we don't instantly fall over to the Gale and Alice. Monkey's gonna come back up. Don't weak hit. Yeah. Yo, Jer, how we doing? We are getting our asses beaten in arena. So nothing too unusual. I just decided that I want to use all of my energy on Spider. Reason being, there's a Spider tournament, there is Dungeon Divers, there is Artifact Enhancement, and there is Champion Trading. So we are doing 4 things in Spider right now. Yeah, I have seen one ancient so far, I think. Still waiting for my number 2 and 3 and 5. Like, you'd think there would be 5 every month. But you might be mistaken. I think this is like some sort of weird bait team that is just gonna one-shot us. Never mind. I did pull 4 ancients today, got 4 rares. So I am continuing the tradition of the Unluckiest Saga of never getting anything useful. Oh, tomorrow is another ancient. And getting kinda close to this. Right now it's just Spider and Arena, Spider and Arena. Things we want from Spider: Gale Banner, Gale Crit Damage Amulet, and the Gore Banner. Those are the 3 things. Anything else is just a bonus. Gale could really use like accuracy banner with speed, that would be amazing. That's really unlikely though. Your advanced quests are clear 2 things in Cursed City, oh no. That's the worst and we did. So that's what I was afraid of. Like, it can absolutely happen. Do we have anything for... Oh yeah, Gale does have a banner. But the amulet is bad, the ring is bad. I really hate when that fails. Maybe I should be manualing it. Like, save the nukes when there's more spiderlings alive. The Cursed City advanced quest will absolutely block you for a while. I guess you can do like couple stages, but it gets rough really fast. You can put Sabita next to Care, she's Night Rev. I mean I can, but I don't know if I need to. Like, Sabita would be the target, she'd be dead in 5 seconds. And my Sabita is level 40 right now. Sabita might be worth taking to 50. This is looking scary again because I think... it's not on cooldown. I really need to figure out like solid direction on this account. So I don't just end up farming stage 10 Spider forever. The easy direction always is missions. Like, that's a no-brainer. I need like a bigger goal. The only issue is that I don't have the champions. You get mine at 60, abandon Tagore at 40. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I would abandon Tagore, I don't think. Then again, there's only so much speed you ever gonna need. And High Katoon is way better for speed than Tagore. Spider tournament has those limitations, yep. I know. This team is 1 Night Ref and 3 Demon Spawn and Gale. So we are already 1 step ahead. Slowly but surely getting more food. I do use Sabita a lot, so I think getting her to 50 would make sense. Especially if I don't pull something worth 60 anytime soon. Like, it's either gonna be Sabita or it's gonna be Spirit Host. That's going to 50, and I think Sabita makes more sense. Even though Spirit Host cleanse is really good, I don't think it's as necessary as everything Sabita does. And even with the cleanse, keeping Spirit Host alive in things like Nether Spider is really difficult. Yeah, maybe Sabita 50 is the next thing. Because she is in a lot of teams and she has revive, she has a lot of good stuff. Sabita is really strong. Let's see who won the best free-to-play carry. Alice almost lost. Artak 60%, Ninja 20%, Alice 12%, UDK 8%. But yeah, Alice got nothing on Ninja or Artak. I didn't expect Alice would get that few votes. Almost losing to UDK. Maybe it's partly also because people's expectations have changed. Like, people are expecting a lot more from free champions. Like, gone are the days where people got excited about Seal of the Drakes or Haikatoon. Like, any new free champion that comes into the game has to be really strong. Crit damage? Never lucky. We already have one of these for Alice. Although... Wait, no, it's not for Alice. Alice doesn't even have one. What am I saying? It's Monkey who has the amulet. So this is actually really good for Alice. Nice. But we do have an issue. Oh, I need to get back to the potions, because we do need to do this at some point. And at least get the freaking amulet. And for the soul we need ascensions. I'm gonna take a little detour actually. Maybe after stream and get the potions ready for Alice, the arcane potions. When's the next magic cube? Oh, it's Wednesday, it's so far away. I guess there's no rush then. But on Wednesday we have to farm the freaking potions again. Shows with Adeline, she's not actually a bad Sam, but when she was released people rated her less than 2 for everything. Yeah. The ratings are kinda pointless. Raid community really loves to hate, and they will rate everything that every champion that isn't the best at like 1 or 2. Like, they don't know what 3 or 4 even is. Oh, this champion can't solo hard 10 dungeons at day 12. That's clearly a bad champion. You skip a bunch of fusions if they won't change my account progression. Yeah, I skip a lot as well. To be honest, most of the time if I'm skipping fusions, it's because I don't have resources and I'm terrible at saving. When I get a shot, it just leaves the account instantly. Oh yeah, I should take off auto battles, because this might fail. Issue with Adeline is that she's single target, 2 skills don't hit. Yeah, I think most people they don't really understand how to use support heroes. Yeah, this is gonna fail. Someone like Tagore is a great example. He does absolutely no damage. Has one AoE on a pretty long cooldown, but he's absolutely insane support hero. Wonder if people would get upset that Sifi is bad if they got like another version of Sifi as a free champion. Oh, he has a weak A1 that does no damage. What an awful hero. Yeah, Kira is like you need to. I think the expectations for Demon Lord champions have changed as well. If you talk about a new hero and mention clan boss, the assumption is that that one hero will allow you to make a one key team for Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare. Like, there's no in between, there's nothing like, okay, on a 2-week account this would probably get you to a 2-key Brutal. No, it has to be 1-key Ultra Nightmare. Someone like Quixwell, for example. So the expectations are really high for anything that gets added now. And I get it, like there's a lot of value in having people excited of new champions. Especially if they are a part of any sort of promotion or some sort of campaign. I'm gonna actually A1 the spiderlings. Hopefully get less poison so we don't die. Yep. Yeah, like, I don't think Kira is bad. But you have to consider the context, like when people leave the ratings. Is this gonna fail again? That's so frustrating. I don't wanna fail a million times. The first 6-star grind is absolutely awful. I've been saying for a while that they should give new players feasts. Give people like 2 feasts. I think that's absolutely fair, and it's kind of like a catch-up mechanic that makes sense. Because the game doesn't really open up until you have multiple 6 stars. 4 more here, this might be actually decent. Okay, now let's pay attention. No more fails. You don't use Krisk anymore, is he a bad champ? Yup, you should feed. Make Krisk a chicken. I still use one Krisk, I think. But the other one kinda fell off. I already did Arena Nightbot, don't worry. It's all been taken care of. Although I didn't check tag team. To be honest, if you think about the champion progression and how strong Mythicals are, Risk isn't that strong anymore. And it feels weird to say, but it depends on the context. If you had every single champion in the game, you would never use Risk for anything. But if you are on a day 60 account and your first Void Legendary is Risk, you will be very happy. Yeah, I don't really recommend anybody to pay a lot of attention to the in-game ratings. Also, the thing with CC ratings is that, like, CCs are just people after all. The most important thing in any new game that you pick up is that you need to establish some sort of way to do decisions by yourself. Because you are the only person that knows the context of your entire account. So if I'm saying that, okay, I don't think this champion is really good, it's probably because I don't need them or I don't understand them. It's one of the other. And if it's because I don't understand them, then I shouldn't be the one deciding what you do with that champion. I just noticed something. I don't think lifesteal works on the spiderling. Wait, never mind, it does. Don't die! Please tell me I have AoE. Yes. That's why free-to-play series every year are great. You learn about new champs. Yup. I never pretend that I'm like amazing at the game or I know any of the champions, because I don't. So whatever I say is purely based on my own personal preference. I don't try to give like advice on everything. Like I also don't mind saying that I don't know. I think it's really valuable for people to learn in general that you need to be able to say that you don't know. Like whenever people mention new champions, I don't just immediately say that they're good or bad. I often go like, okay, I wonder what that guy does. Let's see their skills or their skills. Then think about the person who's asking, what would they need it for? Lifesteal is reduced on spiderlings, is it? Heals from lifesteal artifacts will only heal champions by 35% of the stated amount when attacking Scavag or her spiderlings. Is the boss name Scavag? Scavag. Why doesn't it say the boss name anyway? Is it mentioned somewhere? Like it's not here. Maybe it's in the dungeon menu. This is why you never follow tier list. You use who I wanna use. Yup. I think tier lists are fine to use as a method of getting more opinions on one specific thing. Like if I think a champion is good and 10 out of 10 tier list tell me that don't invest any resources on this champion, and some of them even go as far as tell you to why, then I might start thinking like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. But if 3 out of 10 tier lists tell me that this champion is terrible and 7 tell me that it's decent, then I can disregard the tier list entirely and do what I wanna do. Saf needs to hear that. Love the guy, but sometimes he won't take any opinion that isn't his. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. In a way, it's a lot easier to hold discussions on anything if you have a really strong opinion. And maybe people also think that they need to provide value. And I get it. Like, it might be rough to admit that, okay, I can't contribute anything. So I just need to either educate myself or not say anything at all. Like, that can actually be really difficult. And I'm really often the guy who's just sitting quietly and listening to people talk. And that's often taken as shyness, like I'm a really shy guy, and in a way I am. But also I'm really interested to like listen to other people and hear what they have to say. I already know what I wanna say. Like, that's not new to me, I'm not learning anything. The XP is here. XP here is really bad. When I did this on my main account, I needed like 8 super raids on Spider 20 to get everybody to 30. Maybe it just feels slow because I'm clearing this so slowly. Saf really likes logic. So if you can disprove something with logic, you'll make him very happy and interested in what you have to say. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. This might be over. Yep. The fail rate is pretty goddamn awful here. I don't know if I wanna do this. Is there anyone I can use to boost the success rate? I mean, if somehow Sobita didn't take the aggro, then sure. I don't know. I'm getting some second. I don't know. This is rough. Like, it's not even about the energy or the missed opportunity cost. It's just that I'm spending so much time on each clear. So each fail is like -2 minutes, -3 minutes. Double gale. I think I have another gale somewhere. Maybe I should 60 on the second gale as well. Yo, Trax, how are we doing? Have you got a resist banner for gale? Nope. Resist banner would be really strong. I wonder how much accuracy the spiderlings have here and how much resist my gale does. Is it worth with these fails? Maybe Minotaur better? I mean, it's really close, right? Like, I have the option to use Monkey, but I would sacrifice all the points from the Spider tournament. Because if I use Monkey, Monkey becomes the Spiderling target. which means Gale won't die, which means if Monkey dies and when Monkey dies, he just comes back up. And I think this is consistent if I take over every now and then and make sure that I have the A2 ready when there's a lot of spiderlings. Like right here I need the A2. Right here I don't need to use it. Right here I don't need to use it again. Like this is consistent if you pay a lot of attention to what's going on. Yeah, I wanna use it again. A3. Don't use it because there's only one that's gonna get a turn. Like this is how it stays consistent, right? Because now I know I get it back up. Yeah, I don't wanna use anything. Here again, only 2 spiderlings are gonna get a turn, so even if I had it, I wouldn't use it. Oh, here we can use. Now it's gonna be fine. HP with HP percent, I might have a use for that. How much would we lose? That might not be worth. Still losing 400 HP. Defense? Okay, now it's a no-brainer. Then again, maybe we could have swapped out one for pin points, but I don't really need it. Tagore is slightly tankier. Slightly tankier Tagore is always good. Where are we at with the spider tournament? These had really few participants, like almost nobody's doing this. In my bracket at least. Like the first guy has 463. So this was what I was going for, but it might be a bit rough to get there. Like I don't have that much energy, and if I keep failing, it's gonna be even worse. I might as well try. Who's looking forward to Monday? It's Monday again tomorrow. Yay. My weeks always kind of blend together. The only thing I try to do on weekends is work less. I don't usually keep like completely free weekends. Not that often anyway. Maybe I should. Your tournament first and second have 2100 plus. Is that on the free to play or on your main? Sacrifice 5k XP, puts a beta in, would stop it from failing. Mine is level 52, so it's leveling also, but failing isn't worth it. But my spiderling, my Sabita is 4-star. So she would just fall over instantly. And she would beat the spiderling target as well. Oh yeah, my bracket is a lot easier. Maybe you are a bit higher level. I'm only like level 47. So I might have gotten lucky with the tournament bracket. And I should really not be using auto battles here, because it's gonna fail. Never mind. Not even close. 51, yes. Yeah, I think there's a new bracket at 50 and plus. So there's a bracket between... I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it's between 0 and 29. Then it's 30 through 50. Then it's 51 through 80 and 50... 51 through... Not 51, it's 0 to 29, 30 through 49, 50 through 79, and 80 through 100. Those are the brackets as far as I know. And that's mostly anecdotal. I don't have any like hard evidence, but playing for a while and seeing people's brackets, I think that's how it works. I mean, I can try. I don't really care that much about one full champion. Maybe if we had the food champion in lead, they would become the target, I don't know. And then Sabita keeps reviving the food, gets unkillable. Although I think the spiderlings may avoid the unkillable buff. Or the block damage buff. Oh yeah, and Sabita doesn't have any books. The first champion I booked was Ugo, and I kinda even regret it. Like, I think it was the right choice. But not having Tagore A2 and A3 fully booked is kinda hurting, I think. We should be okay. Yeah. I'm basically looking at if the cooldown reduction happens, then I might take over. Now hopefully we have A2 ready. One thing I can also do is cliff Gale's gear a little. Like maybe he has some gear with resistance not cliffed. But his resistance is really low. Like probably less than 100. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check the accuracy on the spiderlings. It is 75, so we would need 180 accuracy. 180 resistance, and Gale is at 56. Do we have any resistance we can cliff? We do have a lot of room to cliff speed if we need it. But no resist. Such a shame that this isn't crit damage. Gale's crit damage is still kinda awful. 85. Do we have arena to check? We do. This seems doable, like 3 nukers, 1 speed lead, but he's 40, not a sandhead. Might not be that fast. Yeah, slow, really slow. Anyone else here? Nah, not really. What about tag? This looks easy. This is a mistake a lot of new players do. They get everyone to 40 because it's easy, it's fast, they think it's doing something. But what ends up happening is you get absolutely no benefit and you will just lose more time and resources to get nothing. So do not get distracted and 4-star every champion, because it's not gonna achieve anything. Oh yeah, I haven't even done my advanced quest yet. Do we have a lizard man other than Zizo? Nope. Do we have a shadow game? Well, this is a sad day. Our only faction war champion. Maybe it's time to give him some gear. And ascend Jizo if we have any small potions. I mean, I don't really mind using these. I don't think I need any spirit potions, do I? Not really. Maybe for the Armigers eventually. Give him a couple levels. Jizo. Let's do a quick and dirty manual. Critical rate. Level 8. Enjoy. Speed. Level 8. Enjoy. Of course the one flat stat on the boots. He scales of attack, right? No defense, okay. Defense chest plate with critical rate. Enjoy. +8. Do we have a pinpoint ring? We do. Do we have a defense something? We don't. Can we get another piece of speed gear with crit rate? We can. A 1000 HP, that's actually not even that bad, considering we wanna clear like stage 1 faction wars. Now can we get even more crit rate? Do I wanna use this on Jizo? Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna go these two. It's good enough. This has to do at level 4. I'm running out of silver again. This level 8. That's quick and dirty Jizo. Our goal? Clear stage 1. Good luck, Jizo. I have faith in you. Go on, laddie. You can do it. Bonk. Yeah, Jizo is strong. No issue whatsoever. Jizo, best champion in the game. I hate how often I have to do these random one-man teams just to do advanced quests. Resisting is half, you think? Resisting half is enough? Yeah, could be. You do need quite a lot. Like, Gale isn't even close. We managed to clear stage 1, can we clear stage 2? Plan on 5-starring few champions soon, want to push faction wars. Did stage 3 with Soros and Jizo. Yeah, Jizo is strong. I think stage 2 is gonna be our gap, like, we are already not healing to full. Honestly, I don't mind if we can just clear stage 2 and turn all the faction wars keys to get the mission. It's gonna be really funny if we have something like clear faction war stage with a rare. I only have one epic. I need to check that after actually. Time to farm sewers again? Nope. Not gonna happen. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to go back to sewers. I'd rather farm potions for a week than go back there. Oh, this is looking kinda rough. No, it's over. Let's see what our mission is. Without losing a champion. So I guess a couple more levels should be enough then. I have 1281 silver. That is not good. Grab a Mogstalker. Mogstalker is actually goated for Sand Devil. If you wanna push Sand Devil, then Mogstalker is easily the best choice you have from like any accessible heroes. Go Jizo! If I'm gonna fail again, I'll just drop down to stage 1. This is kinda funny though. Like one single Jizo holding down the fort, clearing stages like an absolute boss. Yeah, luckily I didn't have the rare mission, and also if I did have one, I wouldn't really go farm. Like I would just say screw it and not do that one first. The stage 3 is rough, like burns, lockouts, everything. He's still alive. Can we get back to any sort of skills sometime? Nope. Whatever, dude. Just let me get my freaking keys. Go on, Jizo. They should really give Jizo like A1 AoE. Does anybody still use Jizo outside of faction wars for anything? I think if you give new players heroes, they should always be useful for general progression. Like Gale. Gale does a lot of stuff. Gale does poisons, Gale does AoE damage. Gale is strong. But Jizo is kinda the in-between guy that doesn't really do anything well. So he doesn't really fit anywhere. Can't he solo something? I mean, if you can solo something with Jizo, I think you would have a lot easier time using Gale and like one other champion. I mean, if you really wanna solo something for the sake of soloing, then I guess. Like, I don't see why he could solo something that Gale and War Maiden duo can't. You saw a video of soloing Shogun? No, but what's the cooldown on the continuous heal? Like, at least 3 turns? So every 3 turns you get 30% more HP. Then you get a small shield sometimes. I think lifesteal on its own is more survivability in long term than anything Jizo does. But he's doing it. It takes a while, but he's doing it. Well, he's soloing content right now, actually. So yeah, you are correct. Jizo is solo. Solo champion. I think Shogun and Sand Devil are both huge traps for any new player. The value you get for your energy from the small potions is just so incredibly small. Are we actually gonna get perma CC'd by wave 1? Surely not. Earlier you really need to think about like, where do you wanna be in a week? Is your goal in a week to have 7 pieces of gear with 2-star ascension? If that's your goal, then sure. Is that goal something you should be doing? No. What should you be doing? Mostly clan boss, missions, progressing in dungeons. So for any of that, Shiso doesn't really help you, I don't think. But he is okay for soloing early level faction wars. Can't take that away from him. Remember to like the stream if you like the stream. Or if you dislike the stream, then dislike it. Is that free speech? If you dislike a stream, you can leave a dislike. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Free speech on a privately owned platform. Maybe. Jijo in lifesteal can kill first boss solo. Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe lifesteal is the play. I wish I had better lifesteal. I really miss the days when they gifted guaranteed lifesteal gear with crit rate, attack percent and speed. It's such a struggle for any early account to climb campaign or climb dragon or spider or anything with no lifesteal gear. I've said this before a couple times, but I think for early accounts, guaranteed lifesteal gear has more impact than Wukong. It's that strong and that impactful. You got crit rate gloves and speed boots with your set. Damn. Can I have 5% of that luck, please? I think I got like flat attack boots, I got defense percent chest, I got flat HP gloves. None of them had crit rate or speed substats. You rolled dev HP. Yeah. It's so bad. Like, that's one thing I would actually consider rerolling for, is the lifesteal. Like, not even the champions, like the champions don't matter. But if you get absolutely terrible lifesteal, you just don't get any progression early on. You are stuck grinding for boots and gloves from campaign, and you have to wait for missions to get gear drops. Like, the lifesteal makes so much difference for any early account. You are day 2 and have max crit scale and decent speed and accuracy. Yeah, that's what you want on day 2. And that's what the old lifesteal guaranteed. You got your 4-star gloves, you get them to 60, you get like 50% crit rate or whatever. Then it's really easy to find the remaining 20%. You don't need 100% crit on Gale, 85 is plenty. I think this is enough. We got the mission, I think. Don't need to do the last one. I know I'm lazy. I should be doing everything on this account, but it takes so long. And I still have to do Doom Tower keys. Started today, got Mordecai, nice. Oh, as a promo. Yeah, Mordecai is okay. I think if Mordecai is one of those like code things you can use, I think Sigmund is the best. Wukong is the second best. If it's the new player promo code that you enter here on your like first 24 hours, I think you should get Sigmund or Monkey King. But Mordecai isn't bad, and one thing you will always lack on any new account is HP burn. HP burn is kinda rare. Anything in here? Shout out to Sartaev Murad for a one man. Went with Orn and how much fun he can be. Yeah, Orn is fun. Don't underestimate the impact of fun. If you have fun, are you actually doing anything incorrectly? I don't think so. My Discord is going crazy again. I'm gonna mute the Discord. It's probably a bit distracting to a lot of people. This is again a maybe. Like the guy probably knows what he's doing, so he might be quite fast. Ah, never mind, he's slow. Trying to go far in Spider. Yeah, it's really worth it, especially if the bracket is easy. Like if you can get top placements for like 1000 energy, it's easily worth it. This looks like a mega bait. Am I gonna take the bait? Nah. No, thank you. Oh, I actually got locked out of this one because I did hard keys and I can't survive for 20 turns. So that's a rip. Mix one affinity potion. I can't afford to mix a freaking potion. Come on, game. Give people some silver to play. Like, this is absolutely insane. That's so stupid. I get like silver economy is important. Yeah, sure. But if people are running out of silver before they get anywhere near to even considering doing all the challenges, I think that's a flaw in game design. And especially if all your challenges are like upgrade 2 random pieces to 16, because screw you. I would love to redesign all the raid progress and challenge missions. I would do it for free. Mission 1. Equip boots with speed main stat. Mission 2. Equip 3 more boots with speed main stat. Mission 4. Acquire a speed item with speed substat. Mission 5. Reach 100% crit rate on your starter hero. Mission 8007. Consider upgrading one decent item to plus 16. Mission is optional, you can skip it if you want. Mission 18003. Finally, equip one champion with all plus 16 gear. That's how it should go. Like that's the gear progression you want. None of these upgrade really early items to plus 12 or plus 16. Or equip a million sets on 10 different champions, like no. Silver is really hard, your force is constantly blunted, yeah. One thing I don't really understand, like people will hoard the forged material to the end of time. Like they'll be sitting on 10,000 silver bars and maxed everything. Then I ask them, like, why are you not crafting your gear? I'm saving it in case I need silver. And does the silver vanish somewhere if you craft it now? Well, then the very next sentence it's like, well, I don't have any good gear. Then they can craft 3000 perception pieces with all the glyphs they want. Like maybe that's where your gear is. Should you put that free relic you get on Gale? I played back 2 years ago, this stuff is new to me. Oh yeah. Gale is gonna be like your main carry for everything for a while. I see you. You always force it during CVC, people don't understand how many points it can give. Yep. Especially if you have anywhere near maxed force, you will get so many material. On my main, I basically never have any silver bars. That's the one thing I'm always missing. I could craft probably 1,000 resilience pieces if I had the silver bars. So I'm really lazy with arena. And it's kind of funny, like the forge it's never irrelevant to any account. Forging items is always worth it, and you should always do arena, no matter what. Like all of my most insane stat heavy builds that require 8 billion resistance, accuracy, speed and defense and HP percent at every stat in the world, they pretty much always have at least one set of perception, which is free. Perception you get for free. You get like all the stats you need, you get accuracy, you get speed, you get a lot of it. So you can afford to get a couple bad pieces as well, because there's so many crafts you can do. I really like perception. Arena check, Nightbot. Yes sir, we will go to arena. You still do arena even though your Great Hall just got maxed recently, end of the year? Yeah, my Great Hall has been maxed for at least 2 years, and I do maybe 6 arena battles on main, but it's like I'm missing out a lot. Basically, I can afford to do all my perception crafts, and I can afford to do all of my lethal crafts, and that's like all of my silver bars gone. I'm not gonna be streaming too much longer. Maybe on the hour is fine. So we are gonna go until 3 hours, 25 more minutes. Sadly, I did log out myself from the freaking advanced quest because I didn't check if there's any survive a billion turns against clan boss. I don't get what those guys do who have like 10,000 bars all the time and they claim that they craft their items. No, they don't. You are lying, you don't never craft anything. I think I have about 8 silver bars on my main. Oh, and talking about silver bars, I should actually craft everything I got from running the Jizo solos. Because at this stage of the game, even like 1 or 2 perception pieces can be absolutely insane. Imagine you get plus 20 speed on your helmet, like that's easily enough to boost you to another level of dungeons. Don't you have a clan boss key coming up? Nope. I used both after my stream started, which started 2.5 hours ago. So the next key will be after reset. Unless the timer keeps ticking after you max out your keys, which I don't think it does, but I might as well check. Go on, Gale, you can do it. I kinda wanna do Cursed City on my main, but then again I don't. You ever get that feeling you think about doing something like playing a game, and it feels really good and really exciting, then when you actually get to do it, it feels like a chore and awful and you really don't want to. Like thinking about the thing gives you a lot more satisfaction than actually doing it. You log into Raid thinking about, yeah, I'm gonna grind Minotaur, then I'm gonna do Doom Tower, I got all my faction keys. Then 5 minutes in, you're like, I kinda don't wanna do this, I wanna go, like, play something else or go make dinner or whatever. That's me way too often. Yeah, like it's 3 hours 28 minutes. Reset is in 3 hours 22 minutes. So a bit unlucky, but it is what it is. Hey, we got somewhere in Dungeon Divers. Are we close to anything useful here? I wonder how much double XP I have. Only 6 weeks. That's running kinda low. Only 6 weeks left. Can we get lucky? Crit damage. Surely. Why are you doing this to me, game? Why? What did I do to deserve this freaking attack amulet? This was the same thing. Okay, we got the attack main. But where's the attack percent? Where is it? 1 in 4 chance to roll attack, and of course it does. It's fine, I'm not upset at all. Oh yeah, this is also another reason why we really need to ascend Alice. Once we get this, and we get the soul, and we get this, then Alice is gonna be absolutely insanely strong. 2 minutes until arena. Yeah, I got unlucky with the clan boss mission, but it is what it is. I remember my first 3 years in Raid, I was like, I didn't miss any advanced quest ever. And I got a lot of anxiety from even thinking about missing any advanced quests. And something just clicked like a year or 1.5 years ago, and I just thought like, who cares if I miss advanced quests? Like, does it actually matter? Does it make an impact in my life? Am I actually missing out on something? And the answer is no. You are not missing out on anything, and you will have a lot more fun playing games if you don't constantly worry about missing some missions. Quad crit damage roll would make it better. Yeah, barely. It's like 0.8% better. I did the math a while ago. And basically you have to roll on the very high end of a quad to have 1 or 2% difference over crit damage main. But if you roll minimum rolls all the way, which would be 25%, then it's just plain worse than crit damage amulet with no attack substats. Yo, J Warrior, how we doing? I see you. I see you, my man. We got the siege coming on Tuesday. I hope we get matched against Queen of Hearts, then we can whoop their asses. Although I do have a feeling that we might lose. But who doesn't enjoy a bit of friendly competition? Yeah, winning Hydra. Don't get me started on Hydra Clash. If we are lucky, our entire clan will get just enough points that one person could get one of the bottom tier chests in the Clash. Stop giving me Bruce! Like, this is so dumb. 35 million personal points to get one chest. Look at the top performing clan, 5 million in total. So the entire clan score is still 30 million away from getting this if one person got like all of the points. But that's so stupid. Same thing here, like you need 70 million points to get one. How many Hydra keys is this if I'm doing 300k on normal? So that would be 300k, that would be that would be about 5.5 years to get this chest. Like, this is so stupid. Same thing with Chimera class. Like, who's hitting 220 million? Sure, we got like a bit more points here. Like, let's see who's top performer. Couple people are hitting around 20 mil. But still, it's nowhere near. You need to do 1000% more damage to get the first chest. Like, come on, Plarim, think through. Just before you implement your brilliant ideas, stop for a second and think what you're doing. Yeah, you need personal points. Like, when the clan is 20% of the way to one person's lowest possible personal chest, there's probably an issue with how you are designing the entire thing. Like, the clashes are cool as a concept, but when you unlock them at like level 28 or whatever Hydra is, they are just absolutely pointless. Waste of space. Just remove them from the screen. Your highest Chimera class has been 800 mil. But that's on a main. Or in a well-established account, like that's not a new player. Oh yeah, I needed to check arena. 50% playing the game, 50% checking arena. Eventually we'll actually find enough people to do a mission. Although the good part is that I'm winning enough to climb now, so I'll eventually get to Gold 5. They are not necessarily out of touch, but they just never admit to any mistakes. Like, I get it. Okay, you make the clash, you forget that 90% of low level players will get nowhere near the chest. Maybe give them easier chests, or maybe unlock the clash later, like at level 90. But the way Raid is doing things, by the time your account is level 52, in their eyes you are already endgame, you've unlocked everything there is into the game. And after level 52 there's nothing. So there's like unlocks every 2 levels, from level 1 to level 52. Then 53 to 100 there's nothing. You don't unlock anything new. And that's just insane to me. Like, why isn't there an unlock at 56, at 67, at 75, 81? Like, keep it interesting all the way. That's not even difficult to do. How much dev time would they need to make some ultra hyper super endgame campaign that unlocks at level 97? Like, that's 2 weeks of dev time. You don't need to make any new bosses, you don't need to design any new champions, you don't need any new mechanics. Only thing you need is to scale up the difficulty. Yeah, like maximum energy is level 60. But that has some logic though, because earlier, like when Raid launched, the max level was 60. So that has some logic to it, right? But everything else, no. Especially when all this new unlocking content like Hydra and Chimera and Cursed City, etc. They've been added after the max level was increased to 100. So it's no longer a valid excuse. Also, I think increasing the energy cap would be fine. I do get it why it's slow. It makes a lot of sense. It incentivizes people to log in more often. And statistically, the more often you log in and the more time you spend in the game, the more money you will spend. So that's the logic. That's just a well-known fact in these games. But again, that logic comes from like when Raid released, and maybe they are far enough that they can actually move away from it. You hope Godforge will have more than 130 energy. What about 135? Is that too much? Maybe 133. There's a lot of arguments both ways, because if you give players so much that they don't feel like logging in is rewarding, then they are not gonna log in, they get bored. If you make it so incredibly difficult to give 6 hours break from the game, or like go on a weekend holiday with your family, then people are gonna get annoyed and they are gonna tell everybody that your game sucks and you are a greedy company and whatever, and that's not good either. So you have to find that spot where logging in feels rewarding, but people don't feel like they are forced to log in to maintain progression. Arena check. Check your arena. Nope, 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 nope. Is anyone really low level? I always look at two things. I look at overall team comp. Like, this isn't ideal, but everybody's 60 and they are higher level than me. So odds are I'm not gonna one-shot this team. This makes a lot of sense. There's decreased defense, there's nukes, there's these bleeds, I'm gonna lose. Here, this doesn't really make sense, but again, everyone's 60, the player power, the team power is kinda high, which to me means that this is probably quite tanky, which means that I can't one-shot them. This is never gonna happen, never gonna happen. And all the player levels are really low, are really high. If something like this was level 43 player, I would assume that Haikatoon is slow. And I would win the speed race and I would beat the entire team. But because they are level 65, I can safely assume that they probably have some speed gear and they are most likely faster than I am. Which means I can't beat anybody. Yeah, I can probably beat at least 2. So this is likely a loss. And these are easy wins. One game you play has 240. There's also one thing, like, the energy cap doesn't necessarily mean anything. If 130 energy keeps me occupied and having fun for 3 hours, that's a lot more than 15,000 energy if I can use that in 25 seconds and log out and be done. So a lot of it is also like this misconception based on what the number is. It also matters a lot how much energy does content take, how long does it take, how rewarding the content is. So it's not just about the energy number. You got 4 food champions in your defense in Gold 4. Like to see more people do it, help each other with missions. Yeah, that's also a good point. Like, it's way better to have 4 food champions instead of like 1, because a lot of people are stuck on the beat 8 billion people in arena. And if you can only beat 1-man defenses, it's gonna take a while. We are gonna keep the stream going for about 10 more minutes, then I'm gonna go eat bread. I'm gonna probably go bed kinda early. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play off stream. I kinda wanna do a lot of spider. And one thing I really want to do is get the primal shot before the event ends. I'm probably gonna make it into a short again. I have made in total 1 shot in my entire life. And I thought this was really funny, so I can do the same with primal. If you haven't seen the amazing shard pull short, there it is. I also did my best YouTuber voice impression, and I'm actually kind of proud how well it worked. Yeah, I might as well continue the tradition and pull 1 primal shot, get some absolutely useless piece of garbage and make it into a shot. We've waited for this opportunity on the free-to-play for 3.5 weeks. This will absolutely change my entire account. What will we get? Then a Harrier walks out. Yay! Wait, you can't even get the Harrier from Primal, can you? See ya, box, have a good one. You did have a good pull? Yeah, I'm hoping for one. I mean, it would be extra funny if I actually got the Harrier from a Primal shot. Maybe I can reach somebody in Plarium, ask them if they can rig my Primal so I get a Harrier. Hate getting 100 medals in silver gold. Yeah, that also takes a while. So many missions are about doing arena for a week. I don't know if there's any way to make them more interesting. I think the mission where you need to get first turn is quite fun actually, but that's a really early mission. Something like get the first turn in arena and kill a champion on your first turn. Like, that's how missions should be done. That makes a lot of sense. That explains that getting a first turn is important. That tells you that killing champions on your first turn is also important. But beating up 100 champions in arena doesn't really make that much sense, because the best way to do it is actually just abusing a 4-man defense that has 3 champions that you can beat and losing on purpose and just repeating that 30 times. Mythical would be insane. Maybe that's where all my luck's going to. I get 1 mythical champion. But tomorrow you'll see about 10 people from the free-to-play challenge get a mythical on average. It might be less in case people have stop playing or they are saving their shard. Stuck in gold 3, don't wanna drop. Yeah. Then again, the rank rewards are really bad. And I think they might even be same for all gold tiers, I'm not really sure. Somewhere in the game it does tell you what chest you actually get. Like there are different chests. I think it explains it somewhere. Is it here? No. It does explain you somewhere. See, this is just gold tier chest. And this is the same exact drop table. 4 rows plus a brew. 4 rows plus a brew. So it's the same exact thing. It might be. I'm pretty sure it tells you somewhere the difference between the chests. Right now I'm curious where I saw it. Because I know for a fact there are a lot of different platinum level chests. Oh yeah, there's the 3 different platinum chests. I think ultra platinum is like top... Is it top 3 or top 10? Super platinum is something like top 20, then platinum is just everyone else. Yeah, there's a Prism event tomorrow. I think they made a mistake. They probably intended to start the Sand Devil tomorrow, but somebody fat fingered the date and actually started it a day early. Can't wait for new mission to exactly 12,395 damage in one hit. That would be funny. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the Sand Devil on my main. Because my main focus is getting the Titan points from Dungeon Divers. Usually I do the Sand Devil tournament pretty much every time, but I don't think it's worth right now. Focus is getting the gaze and nothing else? Yes, same. Ah, we might be in trouble. Should be fine. Yeah. I'm gonna do the champion training mostly with books and brews on the main. On the free-to-play it's kinda impossible. Oh, we might actually die again. Yep. Okay, last hurrah. Last run of the day, last run of the stream. Let's hope we don't die. Shut up, Nightbot, we just came from arena. Nightbot is trying to gaslight me into checking arena, I don't like it. Who would you like to see as a starter hero in Raid? And you can't say any of the current ones, and it has to be a rare champion. Is there anybody that actually fits what you expect from a starter hero? Coldheart? Yeah. I think Bellower would be actually a fun starter hero. He kinda explains you a little about all the debuffs, like he does like 8 billion debuffs by himself. And he's really strong doing campaign. Bellower would make a lot of sense. The issue with Fellhound is that his auto is terrible, like he likes to do his little block damage when there's one champion left. Renegade would be fun. I don't think Renegade would be that good, like it would be probably too difficult for completely new players to understand what's going on. And she doesn't really offer any dungeon progression either. Like you need somebody who can clear the early level dungeons by themselves. And Bellower would absolutely fit that category. Last hurrah of the day, let's get a banner for Gale. Accuracy banner with attack percent and speed, because why not? We are usually pretty lucky with everything on this account, so I'm fully expecting to get that banner. Let's see, accuracy banner for Gale. What a way to end the stream. Nope. Anyway, that's gonna be me done. Oh, we did get something here. What did we get? There's a shiny red dot. A rare book. I'll take a rare book. I'm probably gonna do a couple runs off stream. Try to get this placement reward. Since it takes forever and I get bored really easily, I don't wanna carry on until the end of time. But yeah, that's gonna be me. If you wanna turn in tomorrow, same time as usual, 6 PM UTC, 1 PM EST. If you like the stream, leave a like. If you wanna sub. If you don't, then don't. That is up to you. But that's gonna be me, same time tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Goodbye.